So for Terrence, I feel like he has done everything he needs to do in the sport. Honestly, if he wanted to do anything else, whatever, do whatever you want to do. Um, as of right now, I feel like he now wants to focus on because he secured his legacy. He's had his mega fight. He secured himself. Um, if he wants to do anything, I feel like now he's in a position to where he's like, all right, now if it's not making big money, I don't want to even look at it. I don't want to hear it. Um, I feel like his next fight should be Charlo or Canelo, bro. Like that's the big fight that I
Are you
want to
going
see.
straight to the Joe Brogan show? You going straight to that?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because he don't need to prove himself no more, bro. He don't need to try to test himself. You know what I mean? With anybody else, he did everything he needed to do. The man is how is he? 36? He'll be 37. Is he already turned
No, he's
37?
he's he's yeah, he's gonna be 36 in September.
Yeah, he's gonna be 36, bro. Like he's aging. You know what I'm saying? And bro, like people don't want to make it like that's a thing, but it's a thing, bro. Um,
Young man
you know,
sports.
as a boxing fan now, I would like to see him at least still fight Boots. You know, I would love to see him getting there with Boots, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for real. It don't. Like he mentioned it. Terrence Crawford mentioned it in a Breakfast Club. He was like, "Yo, like fighting Boots is a lose lose situation. If I beat him, oh, he was too young. He was inexperienced. He didn't fight nobody yet. If I lose to him, oh, you lost to Boots. Da 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 da. Boots is the best. You're da 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 and the third. It's a lose lose situation for him. You know what I'm saying? So and then it's the money's not there. You know what I mean? So man, I could see him doing this thing. I could see him beating Charlo. That would be great. Like for his, that would be another thing, a cherry on top for his career
What
going
do you
up
see in
in.
that fight though? When you say that,
Oh,
stylistically,
I see. I mean, it's a similar situation with Errol Spence
Spence.
in one style. Like I only see no disrespect to Charlo, but I see him depending on his power a lot. Like he depends on his power too much to where when he doesn't hurt you, he has a problem. Like when he had that first fight with Brian Castano, or when he had that first fight with Tony Harrison. Like it's a problem when he can't get you out of there. You know what I mean? Now, if you're thinking about Terrence's skill on top of that, bro, Terrence is a problem, bro. He's the best in the world when it comes to that. He's the best. And his power has shown that it can be super destructive. Like I did not expect his power to be so overwhelming to Errol Spence, and it made me entertain the fight with Charlo even more because that made give me confidence that his power could be troubling for Charlo as well, despite the size difference. Bro, Bud is strong, man. Um, that's what made me like feel that way. I feel Bud can beat him. That'll be a cherry on top, and then can definitely give major problems to Canelo Alvarez as well too because of his style. Like let's say if you beat Canelo Alvarez, bro, listen, move over Mayweather, put Terrence Crawford up in there. Hey, now he's already argued, bro. He's already arguably like people were already trying to argue who had the better career and da 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 da. I still see Mayweather. Like, I mean, I don't know. I could be biased because Mayweather's my favorite fighter of all time. But I can see a legitimate argument though. This is a legitimate argument because of
Time
how
frame.
yes, time frame of how dominant Terrence has been in the welterweight division.
KO
Um
ratio crazy
KO
on
ratio
Billy.
100%. Come on, bro. Like crazy. But then it's not just his KOs, like you see his style. Like we've seen his style grow and grow and grow and his technique and everything. And to now I feel like that Crawford fight, I mean, the Spence fight, like you've seen peak Crawford, bro. Like that was peak Crawford. And yeah,
Nobody was
man.
gonna beat him that night.
Nobody. No, he was too sharp. That man was too sharp, too strong, too smart. Nobody was gonna beat him that night. I always say, there's no disrespect to Spence. The best Spence was not gonna beat him that night. That he was just too on. He was way too on. Yeah, that's how I call it, man. That's how I see it. Terrence Crawford, man, he's definitely uh a force to be reckoned with, bro.
But what do you when we talk about stylistically with Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, right? Some people in the world believe that fight will never happen. Some
Mm.
people in the world believe that is basically you might as well say that Terrence Crawford's going to go into a coffin at the end of the night because of the matchup.
Mm,
brutally, right? But styles
mm.
make fights. When you look
That's
at
crazy.
the style that Canelo has, he
Mm,
has a flat-footed lead foot. Yeah,
mm,
he moves his head good, but that's upon different opponents that are not as sharp as
mm,
Terrence Crawford. Arm
mm,
reach is a thing in boxing.
mm.
So, what are your reasonings of why you believe? Do you believe Terrence can beat Canelo, and why?
I feel like he has a possibility to beat Canelo. Um,
You see it
let's
realistic.
say because, like you were saying, like the head movement and everything is cool, but like Terrence, he's one of them guys that waits and watches before he throws. For example, you've seen his last fight. And then his defense has become super sharp. Like I think going into the Spence fight, I was like, okay, like, Crawford, you gotta watch his defense. It can be a little shaky at times, da, 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 da. But he was super sharp from start to finish on that Spence fight, bro. And if it continues to be that sharp to the end of his career, man, bro, like there's nobody stopping him. There's nobody beating him. Nobody beating him. Um, his IQ, his jab is great. If you have a good jab, you will give Canelo problems. Like you see Mayweather, like humble and stop. You see Canelo stop in his tracks. You see Mayweather humble him with just a jab, a
Yeah,
consistent jab in the face. And Crawford's jab is mean. It's a pop boom. Like he has like a real
he got
mean
that
jab.
triple G jab, but even
Yeah,
sharper.
bro. He has a really tough jab. Um, and then on top of that, his IQ, his angles. He's a switch hitter, bro. He has everything. He has it all. Uh, I feel like all of that can, if he brings it to the table with Canelo, I feel like he can beat Canelo, bro. That would be a very interesting fight.
You
But
don't
Canelo's
see
power, mm,
right. You
Canelo's
don't see
power,
him in
that's
the
something.
pocket the way he was in the pocket with Arrow, though. Do you?
Possible. Mayweather did it. I could see it. It's probably. I mean, granted, I feel Canelo has gotten stronger since the Mayweather fight, but
Mayweather, yeah, Canelo at 54.
yeah. Canelo 54. I feel like he's gotten stronger, you know, since when he moved up in weight class. Like he's super effective even when he was at 175. Like you seeing dude's arms getting swollen up. He was stopping everybody up there in that weight class. So, you know, he's definitely got stronger. But Crawford is a strong dude, bro. Like I feel like people will be underestimating how strong Crawford is. He's strong, bro. Like you feel his body. It's like a steel. And I've been saying this before the Smith fight, before he even fights to that. Like he's built different. He got like that country strength, like for real, for real. I
All
ain't
them
gonna lie.
grits.
It's like there's something in his blood, bro. So uh yeah, but I feel like he could be in a pocket and parry a lot of shots, catch a lot of shots off the arm and counter and whatnot. But Canelo's power though, bro. You get clipped, you get clipped. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. For real, for real. You get clipped, you get clipped.
Right. Shout out to HLD. Gracias por los 10 pesos for the $10. Mill City Boxing, the best in the business, doing interviews, bringing us all the top fighters. Today, blue chip double stamp, top prospect and future world champion, Shushu Carrington. Yeah, man.